Hey guys, what's going on? We're up here for a tribute show in Canton. We have a couple of folks in our local car community, and one lost their life, and unfortunately one of them was really badly injured. So I'm going to try to find the GoFundMe information. I'll put it at the beginning of the video. If you get a chance, please donate some money. It all goes to the family. We have a great cause out here. Thanks to Betty and Carl and their family again for putting the event on here at the Trinity Church in Canton. Always a great event. I'm going to go around and shoot some of the cars for you today, share some of what's on here. And like I said, I'm going to try to get that GoFundMe information so you can donate if you want to. Again, all the money is going to go to the family, so if we can support to that, please let's go through and see what we can do to support these folks. It's always tough in the community, and they lost everything. They lost the car, they lost their loved one, and then, like I said, we had someone that was really badly injured. So please support it if you can. We appreciate you checking us out, and we'll talk to you in just a bit. All right, we're gonna go around, guys. So this is a really nice 69 El Camino. We've seen this one. We were just talking to the owner. He's had it for a while. Cool car. You know I love the 69s. I think it's great. Awesome SS that just came in. Sounds so mean. Obviously sitting next to an SN95 Mustang. We've got another El Camino here. This is a little newer, like a 70 or a 71. Really nice Chevelle SS, like a 70 or a 71. We got all the Chevys in red. We got another El Camino, another 70 or 71. 66 or 67 Chevelle SS that looks amazing. Awesome color. I love the wheels. Love the flag in the back. We got a Road Runner right here, 446 barrel. We got a bunch of Grand Nationals up here today. Really nice Grand National. Beautiful Monty SS here. You know, I haven't really seen a lot with the tan. This one looks awesome. I love the wheels, the T-top's really clean inside. I'm gonna go around the front to shoot some of the front here. We got this, Grand National drag car with a parachute in the back. This thing is awesome. You can see the motor in here. This thing's strong. Got a nice Hemi Challenger with the shaker hood scoop. C8 Corvette. Another C8 Corvette with the Lambo doors really low to the ground. We got a C5 Corvette over here. We'll head down to the back here in a second. All right, guys, we got this really cool Chevy 60s truck. I love the style. I like the wheels and the black with the matte white. This thing actually looks really neat. I haven't seen this one up here before. Very cool setup on it. Nice and smooth, long bed. Kind of a cool old truck you don't see a lot of in that style. We have another nice Grand National. There's a ton of Grand Nationals up here tonight. Beautiful car. We've got a Lamborghini here. I am not the best with exotic cars, so I'd have to go take a look on the back and see if I can figure out what it is. I don't know the models on the Lambos all that well. And I don't even know if they say if it's a Murcielago or an Aventador. I'm not sure what this one is. Let me see if I can see over here. So it is an Aventador. Obviously a beautiful car, awesome color. We got a ton of the carbon fiber. You can see the engine cover here. Just absolutely gorgeous. Right next to this phenomenal early 70s Chevelle SS in white. In the 454 cowl induction hood. Beautiful car. Another beautiful Grand National up here. We have one of these T-Rexes, which are kind of nuts. These kind of like motorcycle cars. Nice, we got a Lincoln here with a turbo. Really cool Viper, really nice car, black and silver. We have another Grand National up here. We have a Mustang that I thought was a Cobra R. I was talking to the owner, he was honest with me. It is a replica, but it's a phenomenal replica. It does have a 4.6 Cobra motor in it. He did a great job. I shot this one at the Sharon show at Crescent Ridge. I thought it was a real one, but it isn't. But it looks so good. Car looks beautiful. Really nice. He's looking to sell it, so if anyone's looking, I think he's looking for like 15 grand. So if you're looking for a car, definitely something to check out. Really nice Buick Convertible. We got this big Chevy SUV over here. I'm going to go back around and hit some of the cars in the front. How we doing? We got Regal's Mustang here. He's always up here at the shows. Always good to see him. Got a fun little Chevy S10 drag truck with a Vortec motor in it. Very cool. You guys know, unfortunately, I don't know enough about these cars, but it is a really pretty older car. Always like to check it out. We've got a nice Ford here. This is the president of the Bay State Antique Auto Club, so he's got his old Ford up here. Guys, again, my Mustang's always up here, so we're not going to talk about it. We've talked about it enough. Got a nice early 60s Buick Convertible. I know the owner just redid the motor, so he's got it back on the road. You guys know I love these old utility trucks. This is a really cool old Ford with the stake bed. This is cool, a dually, so this was like a heavy duty truck back in the day. Probably has a 4-cylinder with like 100 horsepower, but it's really cool. Love these old trucks. Got a couple of these little Japanese trucks. These are pretty neat because you don't see them. We had a Honda and a Isuzu, is that right? Or Suzuki. So pretty cool little trucks. We've got the 57 Chevy we've seen up here a bunch of times. Really pretty car. He's up here pretty regularly. We've got Mike's old Studebaker over here. We've got a couple of BMWs. And then we have this old fire truck that I go over and shoot here for one of our local firefighters owns this, and he brings them up. It's always a lot of fun. Yeah, I shoot all the videos for the show, so if you ever want to see something.
Carol's gonna kill him.
Yeah. Oh, really? His wife? Yeah. I thought this was a GT 350, but I think it might just be a GT, or it might even be an EcoBoost, but it looks nice. Nice wheels. Yeah. And this cool old rat rod. I mean, these wheels are awesome in the back. This thing's badass. I love the old rat rods. That's neat. I just don't know like how comfortable these are. Like, he's at the steel. This is a cool car, man, but I wouldn't want to drive it for a long trip. It's definitely not made for that, but it definitely looks really cool. Very, very nice car. Very fun. Nice. That's a really pretty Guys, we got a 61 Desoto here, really pretty. I love it. Again, 4-door, so it's, you know, it's a little different, but I love these little like cool luxury cars, or that style that, you know, again, I always talk about it. The dash is always so neat on these little cars. Very, very clean and cool. We've got a newer Rolls Royce. Again, just the next level of luxury and comfort. These things just, I mean, they're so big too. Like, it's crazy when you look at it from a perspective. Here's that 4-door Desoto, here's that 2-door Rolls. I guarantee this Rolls weighs a ton more than this Desoto does, and they're about the same length, which is just crazy. Next to us, I think we have a Fairmount. Ford Fairmount. But this is one of these like Fox body Fords. This is also considered a Fox body, same platform. Is it the Futura? Okay, so 2-door, probably a 5.0. A lot of fun, cool sleeper car. Some a little different. This 928 came in, and I love 928s. Probably my favorite Porsche, even more than like the 911s. I like this generation of 928. They were just interesting. Again, kind of the risky business thing if you looked at it. These Porsches had these funky steering wheels with the Porsche logo on them, which is the square. Real basic German engineering. This is an automatic, so this would be a V8 automatic. Looks like a later, yeah, so it's a 928 S4, so this would probably be a later model towards the end of the run. But these are pretty fun, pretty fast, great touring car, 300-something horsepower. Just nice to get on the highway and ride. And this to be a car, again, this is a GT car. You can go out and ride for miles and miles and have a ton of fun with it. So, nice car here too. Really like the style, love the period correct wheels. You know, the cool pop-up headlights. This was supposed to be the 911 killer, and they decided not to do it. So it's cool that this is here. All right, I'm going to shoot a little more on this truck. This is a guy named George up here. He was talking. I guess we watched a lot of videos, and he was giving me a little bit of a hard time because he says I put too many Mustangs and too many Trans Ams on it. So he's got this little cool S10 with the Wildwood brakes. He's got a 5.3-liter Vortec. Fun little truck. George is crazy. He builds a ton of fun cars. I remember seeing him on the highway one day in like an 82 Malibu wagon. That was awesome. The thing was all done up. He just sold it. So this is a pretty neat little drag truck, and he has a lot of cool, fun, fast cars. So hopefully you feel better. I gave you some love, and I didn't just focus on the Mustangs today. So really cool truck. Yeah. And this really cool Mustang Convertible came in. Love it. You know, I'm a big fan of the first-gen Mustangs. It's got the hubcaps. It looks right. White with the black, very cool. We have this really cool Pontiac come in with the big wheels. I love the style on this, this Granville. Again, talk about luxury convertible. This thing must be a ton of fun and just a really smooth, comfortable ride. The big 455. Yeah, you gotta love this car. This thing's great. And again, I'm trying to shoot the whole thing. I need a wide-angle lens because these are just huge cars, but very cool. This Cutlass sounded awesome when we came in. This thing sounded great. Let's see what's under the hood. I bet you it's a really nice motor here. Very clean. Very nice. Then we get this Firebird that just came in here too, really sharp too, with the Ram Air. Nice little turnout today. It turned out to be a beautiful day, so pretty fun little trip. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be chilly tomorrow. It's pretty. Buick 225. A lot of Buicks today. Way more than you used to. I know, a lot more than you used to seeing.
I know.
Let's cover this here. That's cool. It's clean. All right, guys, so I'm gonna still try to find like a GoFundMe or anything I can. I'll try to add some stuff into the video as we have it. This was a great event, though. I just want to say thank you to Betty and Carl and their family, Angela. They always, the daughter, they always do an awesome job, and this was a great cause. You know, this was, you know, the community is important for us to stick together, right? You know, it's never easy. You know, it was a great event. They raised a bunch of money, had a ton of great raffles. So thank you all the folks in the different towns and businesses that donated. You know, it's a really nice event. This will be our last time seeing these folks until the spring. So we're gonna miss everybody here. You know, the last cruise night was a couple weeks ago, but it was great that they came together for this event to raise money. And it seems like it was a fairly successful event. I know they've raised a few $100s, if not a few $1,000s for the family. So just thank you to everybody that came out today. You know, thanks for talking to everybody. You know, I had a great time talking to a ton of you guys today. You know, I appreciate talking to everyone. And like I said, if I can find more information, hopefully I'm able to throw something for GoFundMe or something that we can continue to raise money for this. You know, but if not, just thank you to the folks, and it was a great time talking with everybody. If you haven't done it so far, please hit like and subscribe, and if not, you know, and as always, you know, we'll talk to everybody soon. Thank you so much, guys.